Welcome to Mars.
Absolutely right. All right. So, growing up as a kid, pops isn't around. You're just with moms. What kind of kid were you growing into your adolescent years, 14, 15? Were you the nerd? Were you the in the streets? Were you all about the books? Were you all about girls? Were you into sports? What type of kid were you?
Okay. I feel like I was like a talented kid. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I feel like I was like more like a smart kid. I was in the streets, but everybody make mistakes. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like grandma say, you make your bed, you lay in it. So it's like,
Absolutely.
um, I did a lot as a kid. I played football. I went to school, had good grades. The women love me. And to this day, the women love me. So I be trying to just keep that, the same
Yeah.
way. And as a kid, I just grew up and had a good name, represent my name the right way. I
Right.
got more love than I got hated. So I just want
Okay.
to keep it that way.
So pretty much just an average kid,
Yeah,
just doing regular stuff.
right.
And then, what age were you when you started getting into the streets, messing with stuff like that?
I'm like 16 years old.
16.
Yeah.
What was it that led to that?
What led to that? I'm gonna keep it real. My cousin dying at the age when I was like 16. My cousin died, and that was the first funeral that I ever went to. Rest in peace to my cousin. Duty Butler. But that's what really changed me though. And I started, getting into a gang, start gang banging, playing with, guns and doing things that I didn't supposed to be doing.
Allegedly.
So.
And so you think the death of your cousin kind of had you feeling some type of way and angry,
Yeah, that told a lot on me.
and then you just wanted to retaliate,
Yeah,
and then it's a cycle after that.
After that, I was just mobbing. For
After
real,
that.
like just the whole time, I was just trying to just get some money for real, just survive like everybody else.
Okay.
Being a black person in Oakland.
So being in the streets, probably 15, 16, you're pretty much all the way in it now after the death of your cousin. And then when you're about 17 years old, I understand you got shot.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What happened with that? We don't need no names or anything, but
I'm already know. Back in 2009, August 11th, I was my big brother. He had a house party at my mom's house. I actually got shot in front of my mom's house. So, it was just a house party and things went sideways.
Right.
And I got shot in my back. I got shot in my ankle that night, in my rib. I got shot like 3 times that night.
Okay. And for those that don't know, you actually got paralyzed?
Yep, I got paralyzed from the waist down. I've been paralyzed for like 14 years now. Going on 15 years though. So, I try not to let it like depress me a lot. So, that's the reason why I try to keep my mindset on different things. Yeah. To keep myself going for real though.
Yeah, you got a great spirit, man. For going through something so traumatic, it's really amazing the way that you keep positive thoughts. And you know what I mean? You're doing music, you focusing on this, focusing on that. That positivity right there is going to take you far. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, what was it about that experience that changed you to get out the streets and to find a different way?
Me almost losing my life a couple of times, close to losing my life. So it's like that kind of woke my game up right there for real, and told myself I got to move different because I know I'm here for a reason. I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have no reason to be here. Right. To be able to talk about what I talk about to this day. So, I just want to keep that same mindset and just keep going for real though.
And somebody like me, I don't necessarily come from the streets and I haven't been through the stuff you do. So if I'm telling the youth, hey, you need to do this, they're not really going to listen to me. Right. Somebody that's been through it, you have a testimony. What would you say to the youth that are considering gangbanging or running around with pistols or thinking it's cool to do this online and stuff like that? Seeing how you went through it, what would your message be to them?
My message to tell y'all is like, just be able to just, sit back and think, you know what I'm saying? Because 5 seconds get you 50 years in jail. So, sometimes you got to sit back and think about, your actions and the way that you really want to go upon in life. So I feel like, try not to stay in school. Stay in school, stay away from the gun if you can. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the wrong people, the negative people. You know what I'm saying? That try to, put you in a dark hole at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be a big motivation to let people know don't never give up because I didn't.
Absolutely. It's always good to have some good people in their corner too, right?
Right. A good support team will count.
People looking out for you.
Good support team. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it starts from home too, though. So I just advise y'all to all listen to your mama, listen to your parents on whoever taking care of you, because that brings karma.
Absolutely. Your boy, he might be looking out for you, but ain't nobody gonna look out for you like your mom and your dad.
For sure.
For sure.